What's up, Taiwan? Good evening. I'm Erika Liu with 10 minutes of news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan's Vice President William Lai is traveling to Japan for the funeral of the late former Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. Abe died last Friday after being shot in a campaign rally in the city of Nara. His funeral will take place in Tokyo on Tuesday. Lai is the highest-level Taiwan official to visit Japan since the two countries severed official ties 50 years ago. Tokyo has confirmed the visit, but says Lai is attending the funeral in a private capacity. Abe was Japan's longest-serving prime minister and a staunch supporter of Taiwan. Bing Wang reports on Taiwan's reaction to his sudden death.
An outpouring of emotion in Taiwan after Shinzo Abe, a long supporter of the country, was assassinated on Friday. Abe was killed on Friday after being shot in the chest and the neck with a homemade gun. But despite being airlifted to the hospital, Japan's longest-serving prime minister was confirmed dead a few hours later. Here in Taipei, President Tsai Ing-wen commemorated him as a defender of Taiwan's sovereignty.
安倍前首相是深受国际推崇的国际领袖，毕生致力于维护民主、自由、人权的价值。他更是台湾的好朋友，多次访问台湾，大力提升台日关系，促进了双方的交流。
Abe was a vocal advocate for Taiwan, especially after he left office in 2020, a position that only became stronger as Beijing's aggression towards Taipei ramped up. Here at the de facto Japanese embassy in Taiwan, thousands of people have left their respects for former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, a testament to how warmly he was received in Taiwan. The messages ranged from expressions of gratitude to shock that such a violent act could happen in North Asia.
Abe-san is a very good Prime Minister for world peace and friendship at worldwide. And the Japanese people were so sad news.
我们非常的感谢他，感念他。他这一次的逝世非常的哀悼哦，我们感谢他。
Abe's assassination has left Taiwan reeling, and officials here have said that security measures around government leaders and politicians will be re-evaluated. Shinzo Abe will be remembered here for his towering support of Taiwan, an international figure turned local hero for standing up for Taiwan's sovereignty. Klein Wang, Patrick Chen, and Bing Wang for TaiwanPlus.
With tributes from politicians pouring in over the weekend, Jean Van Trieste looks at Abe's legacy in Taiwan.
Across Taiwan, flags are at half-mast in memory of a fallen friend. Shinzo Abe, Japan's longest-serving prime minister, was constrained by Japan's need to maintain cordial ties with its largest economic partner, China, while in office. But after stepping down in 2020, he became more open in his support for Taiwan.
在2021年的12月1号，安倍又透过了台湾国策院的邀请的这个专访演讲，到目前为止，我们大概都还记得的一句话，就是台湾有事就是日本有事，也就是日美同盟有事。22年的3月，也就是今年的3月，他也安排了一场跟安倍跟蔡英文总统的视讯对话。2020年的4月，安倍又透过他的文档写了一篇文章，刊登在美国的报章杂志里面。那这报章杂志里面呢，也特别讲到了，就是尤其是呼吁，因为他比喻，他把这个俄罗斯入侵乌克兰这件事情比喻成台湾海峡有可能也发生相同的状况的时候。
His support was not only felt in Taiwan's halls of power, but also on the streets affecting daily life. He helped secure COVID vaccines for Taiwan, and he's still remembered for backing Taiwan's pineapple farmers after China abruptly banned imports.
有一个相片，安倍支持台湾凤梨的这个相片这个也震撼了整个台湾社会，也让台湾社会的凤梨农民呢也很感念安倍所以前两天在南部好像有设，等于是帮安倍设一个台湾市的一个灵堂
with politicians from across Taiwan's political spectrum and ordinary people coming out to pay their respects, it is clear Abe will be remembered here for his support of a country that too often finds itself forgotten on the international stage. Kama Xu and John Van Trieste for TaiwanPlus.
Taiwan's health minister has been tapped to run for Taipei mayor. Chen Shizhong will represent the ruling Democratic Progressive Party, or DPP, in the capital's leadership race. The Taipei mayor position is often seen as a springboard to a presidential run. The former Minister of Transportation, Lin Jialong, will run for mayor of New Taipei, Taiwan's most populous city. Their candidacies are expected to be officially confirmed at a party meeting on Wednesday. Taiwan will elect local government leaders in November. Chen has been heading Taiwan's pandemic response team since the global COVID-19 outbreak began in 2020.
那我自己一直的理念就是合作才会成功，充分的沟通协调，那把一些美梦让它成真。
Taiwan is one step closer to reaching its ambitions of launching its own satellites. Its first domestically produced maneuverable space rocket took off in southern Pingdong County on Sunday. The mission succeeded 2 months after first attempt was abandoned when bad weather damaged the rocket. Rick Liu reports from the launch site on Taiwan's foray into the space race.
Liftoff. Taiwan's first domestically produced maneuverable space rocket shoots into the sky from a remote part of the country's east coast. The HTTP-3A sounding rocket travelled 3 kilometres up into the air for about 30 seconds before falling back down into the sea nearby.
I believe that this rocket is the first rocket in Taiwan which has its own thrust vector control and its own throttle control, which enables it to control its altitude and its flight path to achieve our mission goal.
It's an important step towards Taiwan's goal of designing and manufacturing its own satellites by 2028.
It's been a bumpy road to get to this launch. In May, the Space Centre aborted an attempt after wind and rain damaged the rocket. And on Saturday, problems with the gas tube delayed the launch by 1 day. Now that the rocket has finally set off, Taiwan is one step closer to achieving its space age ambitions.
Taiwan is already a world leader in high technologies, particularly sophisticated semiconductors. Now the country is upgrading its space agency after passing its first space development law and earmarking nearly $1 billion for the industry.
Because Taiwan want to evolve into to enjoy or capture the space economy, right? And you need to, underneath the space economy is a space technology, and for space technology, I think the major body is the satellite. But how can you send satellite into orbit? Rocket, yeah.
The area around the launch site is home for some of Taiwan's 600,000 indigenous people. A lot of the people in this rural village of only 450 people are Paiwan, a name which means they come from heaven. Last year, the community held a referendum, opting to be part of this pioneering project.
高科技这个太空这一块，我们有进驻在我们部落，当然说我们是很欢迎了哈。
Here, where the original inhabitants of the island have lived for millennia, Taiwan took a significant step forward into the space age. Damon Lin and Rick Liu in Pingdong County for TaiwanPlus.
In sports news, the Rakuten Monkeys have claimed the half-season championship in Taiwan's professional baseball league.
今天不好走了。
哦，就这个球好击，小破门一垒，比赛结束，封王啊，雄心啊！
The Monkeys beat the Weitren Dragons 10-2 on Sunday, winning the franchise's 14th half-season title. They also clinched a playoff berth with a victory. The Chinese Professional Baseball League Championship Series is usually played in October. Thank you for watching What's Up Taiwan. Remember to download the TaiwanPlus app for more stories from Taiwan and around the world. Finally, we leave you with images, a beautiful view of beaches and resorts in Greece. Foreign visitors are flocking back to the islands after 2 years of pandemic. I'm Erika Liu. Take care and see you next time.